Hello, good morning. Good morning, Oak Dew. So happy to see you here. It's been a long couple of weeks. It really has. Things are picking up around the shop. We've been busy. Um, we've been exercising too. We've been up early in the morning exercising, which has made the Wednesday night streams hard because I wake up Thursday morning and I'm super tired because I stayed up really late. But we've been doing a lot of walking, running, biking, the trifecta. I've been trying to get my up to 10,000 steps in a day. It's hard. It's hard. I still mostly work behind a desk, but I've been doing a lot of that. So last weekend, wow, look at you go. Yes, thank you, Oak Dew. So there's been a lot of busyness, and it does take time. That was the other thing. Like, if you're gonna start activities like that, and you're already like Minecraft, for example, I spent a lot of time on Minecraft. But now that I'm saying diverting away from Minecraft, I've gotten 1 mile in this morning. I don't have that. We have a wet weather this morning, but it's supposed to clear up and move out. So this afternoon is looking hopeful. It just might be a little muggy, but I'm hoping to get out this afternoon. Maybe on a bike ride. I'm thinking a bike ride. But I'm also thinking maybe just go for my little like 1 mile, 1.5 mile run. I think that will be nice. And we'll see where today takes us, but we're definitely going to get out for an activity today. Outdoors, touching grass, and I hope everybody gets the chance to do the same for themselves. I know weather is a big factor in that. Circles, endless circles. Yes, we talked about where you live. I used to live in an apartment that was a circle in a sense. Let's transition over there. There we go. Look at that screen. We're on the family server today, but we're not going to be at the Prismarine Island. No, we're not going to be on the Prismarine Island. I want to take a little break from that. The smoke from the Canadian wildfires is no. So I'm not eager to go outside. I can understand that. I did finish that tunnel from the furnace to the portal. Ooh, let's go check it out. I haven't. So I had goals last week. My goodness, I can't even, this is why I didn't play hardcore this morning. I really wanted to play hardcore, but I'm trying to figure out my keys again, all over again. This is my home. Home is right there. Now I've walked through it. Now I'm walking through it again. Home. But I did decide that we were not going to do the Prismarine Island today. We were just going to squirrel around a little bit. I would love to work on this some more, so maybe we'll be coming back to this. But I want to check out this hole, this tunnel. But yeah, so we went on a small little mini vacation last week, and I was hoping to do some Minecrafting, and as well as some other things. Such as so I bought a camera. Wow. It's leaky. It leaks. Oh, very cool. It is leaky. Oh, nice. That's clever. I love it. Potion water upstairs. I just like the fact that it kind of leaks. I mean, just enough of it that it gives it atmosphere, like right here, that it leaks. That's so cool. The potion water's right there. I got it. I had a little time, so we have a tunnel. I love it. I'm more fascinated in enjoyment of this leak. This leak is because I often thought about doing something like that. I don't think people drip or leak much. But no, this and it just works so perfectly right here. It's such a simple thing. Fascinates me. Oh, what are we cooking? Oh, more fish. I got a whole lot of fish in there. Yeah, we have so much fish. Still fish. Forever with the fish. We'll have plenty of fish. Anybody, if we ever do invite somebody to the server, so expand our little family here. Yes, we will have plenty of fish for them. Let's drop these off. Kelp. Oh, I guess I should dye that green. It dyes. Dyes. It is green, right? I know it's the lime green. Okay. There we go. Putting stuff away. I don't know why my inventory is so cluttered at the moment. I mean, I probably do have an idea. Mud is upstairs. I don't exactly have a plan. We're gonna... I think initially I wanted to go down and just mine. Yeah, I think initially I just wanted to go down and mine. Nothing fancy. Forever with fish. Because you are you. Yes. Because I am me. Packed mud. But I thought about we just go down mine. Maybe we fly around. Let's look at our map. Nope. Wrong button. Maybe we go explore. Or maybe we just like unlock some things. Like we'll just open this up. I would love to do some exploring. Maybe find a... Oh, you know what? Let's work on a villager. We have our wool farm here. Some pathways going. What if we do like... What if we expand this right here a little bit? It was funny, I was just talking about work on the home. Didn't even talk about that. But I just knew I wanted to work on something different. I wanted to change things up. But maybe we get a map maker so we can maybe do some maps. This feels weird. Maybe we do some work over here. We're going to put a map maker here. Make a little building for a map maker. But yeah, I'm thinking villager at the moment. Like with a unique villager, like a map maker. I'm thinking map maker. Because we have the wool farm going, I was thinking maybe we do a shepherd. Somebody to trade wool with. Why is there a red dot there? Have to investigate that red dot. But let's get rid of these leaves and ferns. We got vegetation downstairs, right? Flowers. Is it under flowers? Ferns? Where do we put ferns? Greens? Greens. Greens are for ferns. And then we got azalea, mangrove, jungle. So... azalea, mangrove, and jungle. That takes care of that. We got stone and basalt and coarse dirt. We got 2 beds. Sticks, ladders, boats. Beds don't go there. Wool products. Yeah. Let's get rid of the bed. We don't need 2. Stone and basalt. A lot of basalt. Coarse dirt. Raw salmon. Shouldn't go there. Farming food. Had to clear my throat out real quick. Would it be a mob drop? No. Ocean stuff. Ocean. Hey, look at that. That works. Alright. So we have arrows, that. We should probably fix that. Put that away. That. Yeah, we can put that away. We'll leave you there for now. Oh, we'll get creaking stuff too. Okay. Let's go have... Oh my goodness. I'm done. Let's just do this. There. Healed our pickaxe real quick. Alright, let's find out what this little red dot is. Oh, alright. That's what the red dot is. Look at you, buddy. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. I think we're gonna need to move this. Yeah, I think we'll need to move this, and this can become a pathway this direction. I think we're gonna need to knock a lot of this stuff down anyways. Alright, I think this works. Let's put you here. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of music I need when I'm thinking about something. Because I am thinking, and I'm thinking we're going to need some wool. I'm also thinking we should make something look better than this for the wool farms. We've got all sorts of colors of wool. Let's see here. Pink? Let's go with magenta. And let's go with, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so I'm thinking with this pathway that comes out of here, I think we should probably fix this up a bit. I think I want to build it up to like right here. Because this should come here. Yep, that is kind of where I want it. That's how steep this is. I think we're going to shave some off of here. There we go. This is kind of how I grab extra things when I need it. And then we're going to figure out how we're going to do a building right in here. I'm thinking multi-tiered, actually. Let's, This is actually, this is, what I'm about to show you is something I've been working on the boneyard. Yes, and I know we need a boneyard episode. And then if this were the floor, I think it needs to come out one more. You know what? Actually, we'll take this. We'll make an L. I'm really good with the L's. I like the L's. St. Louis Blues. Maybe it should come out to this side. We want to keep that. Yeah, I think that can work better. That way, something here. Yeah. And then okay, that's working. So if you guys aren't familiar with a Minecraft builder by the name of what is it? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Andy is Yoda. Andy is Yoda. Puts together this philosophy of a 5x5 building grid. Oh my goodness. I'm looking to make sure I get the name right because I don't want to do it wrong. Yes, Andy is Yoda. Has this concept of a 5x5 building grid. And that's what I'm using here. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is his building style. This is what he kind of builds upon. And then he expands from here. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty clever. It is also, you know, a 5x5 is one of those, you know, standard Minecraft structures. I've been trying to, oh, thank you, Oakdew. I've been trying to expand that a little bit to doing like 7x7s. But I'm trying to keep the numbers odd. But when you're, you know, when I'm building small like this, I usually kind of revert back to these 5x5 grids. And just link them up like this when I start building. I think it's a good show, good philosophy. Let's see here. Do that. And then so we'll fill that in, and we'll fill those in, and then this will be like our entryway right here. And then we can do like some steps up, like steps going up. Somehow, you know, it's never a perfect science. But this is where the 7 might come in. Like maybe we just go ahead and bring it out by 2. And that can help. Maybe we need to come down just one more. Something like that. It's all things we can start fiddling with later. But yeah, but I've been wanting to like do some work over here. Every time I come over here, I'm like, you know, I need to do a little more work, a little more work, a little more. So maybe we bring it out to this way. And this is where I start kind of diverting from the initial philosophy. So it's a good base, and then you kind of expand out from there. And like I said, I've been trying to do more 7x7s. I feel 7x7s give you a little more to work with. But in theory, that 5x5 still works right inside that 7x7. I don't want to lose this completely. Or maybe I do. Because it's going to go here. There we go. Yeah. And then we can take this out. Alright, so that's feeling pretty good. That is feeling pretty good. Hit. There we are. And now for the fun part. We are doing a cartographer. We talked about the wool guy. Maybe the wool guy should go over there. Let's do the cartographer. So let's think about the cartography table. Let's see here. Bloop. Wow, what is that table called now? I was pretty sure it's called the cartography table. We need paper and wood. Not birch, spruce. Oh? Is it not paper? What is it, feathers? No, feathers were for the fletching table. I know, it's right here. There, the cartography. I thought so. Alright. I feel like I want to pick some colors off of this. Because it's obviously heavily spruce looking. Heavily spruce looking, or dark oak. And with spruce and dark oak, of course, we got the gray in here. So we're looking at cobblestone and stone again. I'm also looking at this, all this like sand looking things. Sand color, like sandstone, birch, some oak, regular oak. Gold. There is a wide variety of colors in this. So how are we going to use this to create a palette? Alright, let's see. Is there cobblestone? Cobble? Deep slate. I feel like... Alright, let's go look at some wood. Wood. Got some nice wood. Talked about dark oak. Yeah, see, dark oak's the way to go. Where's the spruce? Do we have... Yeah, spruce wood actually helps out a little bit better with, like, looking at that color. But it has to be the wood. It can't be stripped. It has to be the actual, like, wood portion of it. Oh, and this is stripped dark oak, too. They are so close together. Just making some space. Alright, so what else we have? We have... I don't have skulk. We talked about oak. Way up here. There we go. And we did talk about birch. I mentioned birch at least. Where is that new fangled pale? It's a bit dark. A bit on the dark side. I mean, it works when it's in there, in that little cubic. Picking colors is probably, I don't know, I find it pretty challenging. I find it pretty challenging to try to pick colors. Because I always want to explore out something different. I always want to, you know, I don't say not use what other people are using, but because people are using everything. But there are definitely some common trends, I think, that we often come across. And they're tried and true, and they work. So that's not a bad thing. all of that could look really good. We got some sandstone. Sandstone, sandstone. But just purple. This might be too bright. But it's a great contrast. Like, it's kind of like what, you know, this is just a really good contrast to like really pop. So we could keep that in mind. But that's also where the oak could come in. It's a little more of a subtle contrast. Yeah. Prismarine. Could use some prismarine things. But I'm thinking dark prismarine specifically on this. Yeah. So much of this I mean, I have to say that their color palettes here are actually pretty phenomenal. I know there's with Axiom you can pull out the entire color palette for all the blocks, which is such a huge and useful tool. I still love going this way. I think we can definitely do something with the dark prismarine. The question is, how much dark prismarine can we get? Because there's only 3 here. I think we're going to start with that. I guess our prismarine farm is about to come under heavy use. And with dark prismarine, we do need black dye. Well, we got some. We got some. Of course, I just turned it off. Hey, you know what? Let's grab a shulker. We're gonna make another shulker. Because why? Because. Wow, that actually looked really... Oh, hello. Mmm. Come back. Thank you. There we are. This isn't gonna work. Nope, that isn't gonna work either. Oh, that's gonna work. Alright, well, we got some coral now. Gravel. What a mess. What a mess. Alright, you can just stay here for right now. Alright. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I do eventually want to put like a little bubble column in there. I think we're doing it with the pale oak. We're going to leave that behind. Let's start here. Ugh. That's it? Oh my goodness, that was so much for so little. I'm actually a little sad about that. I'm actually a little sad about that. That wasn't a lot of dark prismarine at all. I mean, you could probably get at least 2 blocks every one of those you craft. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. So, but the reason I wanted to craft these is I'm thinking floor. Oh my goodness, that was just enough. I didn't plan that out at all. I mean, we can transition to a different floor here, and plus when we create an entranceway down here, we'll probably need to figure something out when we create an entranceway down here. So do we want to start one here, back a little bit? Like, for example, we do 4 here, this would be the steps. So let's do that. That works out great, actually. Yes. So we'll put steps here and here, right against it, not where they are. So that way the steps will be right here, and then this little 2x2 landing. So that means we'd hit our head on that? We sure would. That would be annoying. Bum, 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 bum. All right. What sort of things are you guys thinking when you are going through a build process like this? I mean, maybe some of you are in creative right now and you're doing boxes and then you just kind of paste them together. Whereas I'm trying to like do an envisionment of what this is going to look like. Where's my cobble? Yeah, that could be a foundational thing there. Get some more cobble, moss cobble. Start filling that in. Or maybe bum 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 bum. We'll work on that. But I am liking this idea for a floor. I think we should do some sort of pattern. Ooh, should we do a door here? That way we just go right into the stairs down. We can keep like a little... I don't know, is that a feng shui flow right there? Or do we do the door here? And it forces you to have to like walk through the house a little bit. Now, instead of sectioning this off, we could dig this out. Could have like a little secret. Little under the stairs thing. Could be a thing. Oh, Daddy Bones. So many, like, ideas. And you just gotta pick one. All you gotta do is just pick one. Alright, right now I'm thinking dark oak. And we can do up the edges, the corners in the strip dark oak. That is my early thinkings right there. And then that is currently where my brain is at right now. That is currently where the brain pan is at right now. I'm thinking on these 3 blocks. With dark oak corners. And we're doing stripped. We're not doing anything with too much texture in it. Which is why we're not using the spruce. And then we'll grab some cobblestone, and we'll just fill this in with cobblestone with that edge there. Is there one on this side as well? 2 miles in. Good job, Oakdew. Good job. I will grab some cobblestone. I don't have a whole lot of sandstone. Alright, let's give it a go. Ugh. The walking is like work? Oh my goodness, Oak. It can't be that bad, can it? Alright, Woo said we want to grab some cobblestone. That should be more than enough. You walk at a good clip. Perfect, good. That's good. I know when I do my running, I do some like real run walks. And I try, as much as I want to like slow down and really catch my breath during the walk portions, if I'm breaking it up, if I'm doing like a little like walk segment between runs. Because I don't, even though I say like I run a mile, maybe run a mile and a half, what I actually do is I run like half a mile and then I rest for about a minute. And that rest period is just me walking. And I have to try to keep myself in the mindset that even though I'm resting, I'm still trying to keep my pace up. So I have to keep making sure that I got some good walking in. We were looking at stripped dark oak. We'll grab that. I always grab less than what I actually am thinking I'm needing. Spruce we're going to put back. Regular oak, regular oak, regular oak. We're going to be doing some stripped regular oak. You may be doing some of that as well. We were looking at birch. And sandstone. Was there a polished sandstone? Oh, it's just cut sandstone. Okay, so it's not polished. Alright. We'll bring some of that. No cut or smooth. You can cook it to get smooth sandstone. Ooh, okay. Then it has no lines. That's what I was thinking. Let's get... Let's put this gold back. You're in my way, gold. Full inventory. Yeah, I know. This is like the worst way to work, and this is the only way I can work. Let's grab another stack of sand. Down. There is no way I'm filling up all these buckets. Coal. I need to get rid of this coal. Cyan wool. I think we can get rid of the cyan wool. I thought I was going to need it for something, but that something didn't come up. I do want to grab a couple more dripstone blocks. I feel like I might need some. Let's call that good. Bum, 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 bum. Dies.
There was a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside to see. There was a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside
To visit Daddy Bones. All right. I'm just trying to take a look at my inventory. Where's I'm waiting on some schmalten here. Schmalten. Almost done. Oh my goodness. Coffee. What new stuff? Just when you think you've got it all. Okay. Boys, I've been drinking for days. We're building now. I have been trying to get away from these little 2, 3, 4, these little outlines a little bit where you're framing the house with these large like trunks. It's such a it's actually really nice. 2, 3, 4. It's really hard to get away from. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna sing one more verse tonight. There we go. Alright, so cobble. We said we're going to fill this in with cobble right here. What are we going to do about this? Maybe the texture would look good here. This is why I was trying to avoid a lot of like heavy textures, such as the bark. But maybe, no. Maybe the bark will look just fine. There. Okay. There's huge open air down here. It's a lot. Alright, let's do this. That is working. That is definitely working. I'm definitely liking this. I feel like I want to break it up a little bit, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Really didn't decide if I want to do the door over here or over here. Oh, excuse me. A little sneeze. Just a little sneeze. I think I got another one coming. I think I'm gonna work with the door right here. I think that is the plan. So let's grab this. No. Alright, so that's that. I think that will definitely work out there nicely. And we'll have to do there. Love the thwack of placing logs. I love it. It's a good sound. It is a good sound. Oh, nice. That's awesome. So there's that. Now, is this going to be too much? Hmm. I'm not. Haven't fallen in love with it yet. I'm okay with it down here. But up top there, no. I haven't fallen in love with it just yet. Bum, 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 bum. If I do that, then I feel like I need to spread this out a little bit. Yeah, I definitely like that better. I don't know if this dripstone is going to work with what I'm working on. I wonder if it would be completely out of left field if I went this way. It ain't bad. We can put that little green right there. It's not bad. What are we gonna do for stairs? Okay, so let's get the rest of this out. Let's go to town. Bum bum. I don't have my sleeper on this morning. I think we'll leave that as a solid wall. It feels like it would naturally be a solid wall due to, I guess we could just punch out one window there. But it feels like it should be a solid wall. It's right there. Like, where's my birch? And these are kind of small walls that kind of like, you know, and you could repeat the pattern slightly, but you know, try to keep it, try to variate it. You know, we've been streaming for an hour and a half now, and I could complain that it always rains in Minecraft, but it's been an hour and a half. Can't really complain. I think I like that. That's better. Leave it like that. Alright, we need to get some more materials. We need some more oak. Some more birch. And we can also get rid of this. Let's see, do we need more dark oak log? I feel like there should be like a little bench, like a little table that comes out here. And then this is where we can make the little cartographer have like a bunch of little like, maybe a couple of workstations. We get a couple of cartographers going. We can trap one guy here, I'm thinking. And they're just back here making maps. That's what I'm thinking. Instead of that, let's use 1, 2, 3 because we want that. Yeah. So I'm thinking like a little countertop here where the guy sells his maps. Maybe do a couple of fence gates or something. Maybe we just leave him kind of like wandering around back and forth over there. And we can put some things up top here so that keeps them from jumping over. Maybe there's something there, and then there's the fence gate, and then if we get this to come across here, maybe we put something that blocks up here. And then something else. Could be a couple more fence gates. Let me just do fences right here, be fine. I mean, that could be a fence. Fences going straight up, so we can see through. Like, I don't want this to be blocked and we can't see past. I want to be able to see through and see the guys wandering around, maybe. Yeah. All right. So let's go get some. Little addition to our supplies here. Drop off one of these. We need birch. We need some oak. Actually, I don't think we need this much birch. I think I was a little ambitious there. That's really all we need for now, as we're just trying to finish off these walls. Can we do another round of prismarine? Bum, bum. Almost. 4 more. I'm gonna do this just so we can finish it off. Oh, it's downstairs. In our palace of prismarine. We'll just leave that here. We only need 4 of these. There. All right. This will be good. Oh, maybe we'll come back 1 more. No, Daddy Bones. Alright. 1 more. Total 2 more. that way this can come here instead. A little more working room, that's all. Yeah. You know, with that, we could change this up a little bit. Let's see here. Nope. All right. I do have other things kind of like on my head. That's why I'm putting in like the bit of moss that's in there. So what I'm working on is maybe some vines that kind of like were growing up and down this edge here, as well as like just some overgrown bits here. Bum, bum. But now this is also coming together. I'm also thinking about putting this layer back in. It just works well here. But we need to do some more work here and make our pier come out a little bit better. And adjust what's going on here. But yeah, that's what we got going on there. I'm also taking a page from over here. I'm going to do that over here as well. We're going to... do that. Yeah. Alright, so I definitely feel like there needs to be one more right here. I'm looking for something here, and I'm wondering if the pale moss might be something worth looking at. I think I want to... Do we want a big 3x2 window right there? Actually, that's probably what we need over here. We probably need a nice big large bay window. Bum 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 bum. Yes, that's exactly what we needed. Perfect. right, not bad. Not bad at all. I feel like I want even one more floor on top of this. Up higher. The logistics of another staircase, though, is bothersome. I'm not always a big fan of just ladders going up and down into like attic spaces or something. Like attic space, not too much. I just prefer staircases. And with this being a wall, this would be kind of a logical space for a staircase. Just one stairs will go there. I guess it could work. I don't want another full... Okay, so with that, let's grab this. See, this is the part that may not work, 'cause that's going to be a stair. Yeah, see, the stair goes here. Brain be braining. I was gonna squirrel today, and here I am braining. That is interesting. Oh, let's see. I'm thinking. You know, I thought we had a fish guy in here, but I guess not. Bum, bum. Okay, I feel better about that. This is the squirrel me part. The squirrel and me part. All right, so that's better. Mm-hmm. Want to get some. I don't want to craft it. I just want to grab some because I know we got plenty of it. Oak is so versatile. Nope, I guess we'll need some planks. that works for that. Nope. Almost. Almost. There. Huh. Okay, so with that to there, I just wanted to not make really that much adjustments. We just need to fill it in with dirt and grass a little bit more. But that feels better. Feels a lot better. All right. I feel like I want to do some more terraforming around here for a lot of these things. I'm going to push this off the starter house here a little bit. And there may be a session in which I start filling all of that in. Because we definitely don't need that. But I found some dirt. And so we can do a little terraforming down over here. Finish this off. Just making this area a little safer. This is a place I'm supposed to get any light, but what we'll probably end up doing, and actually with the pale moss carpet, we can pale moss carpet a lot of that stuff, and that will keep that, but we want to keep it dark just because it's just naturally dark, right? Two, three, four, five. How was it?
Good. You still streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kitty had some music lessons this morning, which is why we were missing her on stream here. I'm really thinking here, I'm trying to dig in deep, like what are we doing next? What are we doing next? And I'm trying to figure it out. Didn't I say I wanted to build this up? One. Yeah, I think I want to build this up one. Well, let's go continue terraforming over here. Please marry me. Top Stetson hat. Dot standing there. That would be stairs. That would be stairs. Alright, I think this is something we can work with. Boom. Bum, bum. Alright, I feel that's better. I want to do something different than that down here. Nope, I'm feeling that this needs to go out more. I want to shave off some more here. Yeah, that'll work for now. Alright, that's just gonna how it's just gonna be how that's gonna be right now. Okay. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Mm-hmm. So I want to pull this out more now for that. Yeah, we have a lot of terraforming to do over here to make that look better. But what to do about this? All right. I feel like another layer is good. I don't think I'm liking the way that the... Need more dark oak log. Yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll take that. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Love. Ruined the heart and soul of many. Poor fellow. I think what I'm feeling here is something like this. Dangerous women. There we are. So this is what I'm thinking. And that would help with having to do a hard stop here, basically. And then we can just do that. There. Uh-oh. There it is. Bum bum ba da bum. Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's coming together nicely. Let's get these out. Oh. Need to go to sleep. Yeah, so we can finish that off there. Alright, yeah. Let's bump, 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 bump. There she is. Oh. Parkour skills ain't there. There. feel that that roof line needs to be a little bit steeper, a little bit higher. Nailed it. Nope. I do feel like this roof line needs to be a little shallower, but really it just needs to be enough for the stairs. So we can even bring it down. Oop. I think that's going to work. I think that is going to work for us. Here, I thought I wasn't going to need another stack of magenta. Kind of use it right now. Sometimes I could stare at like views like this for like a long time before making any kind of movement on it. I think we're gonna get some more magenta and we're gonna go ahead and line out the rest of the roof. I think that'll help us envision it a little bit more. Yep. Nailed it. First try. This needs to go down one. Yeah, so that helps out a lot, creating that frame. kind of wanna. I kind of wanna pull this out one. There's a style that is called, I want to say it's tutor, but I don't think that's right. But I'm curious now. What kind of house is that called? Yes. That's exactly the style, the tutor style that I'm thinking of, where like bits of it like kind of protrude out an extra kind of bit. English countryside, I guess. I don't know. That's what I was thinking about with this. Just give it extra little something different, something new, something poppy. Let's fill up that over here. Gives us a better idea of what that's going to look like. Yeah. I do want to make this and this and this a completely different look than down below. And we're really talking like 2 blocks. Maybe 3, depending on how we do that there. Nope, that's not going to work. I think I will need it. No, that's not what I want. It's not necessarily that I need it, but for here it looks good. When we put the steps in, though, I think we can make a nice break there. Or we can tie it into here somehow. Excuse me. Little sneezers again. Maybe. Oh no, this is where the stair is going, right here. Just kind of cleaning up my mess a little bit. If I do the white, we could carry some of this over. Question is, do we have enough calcite and diorite? Or is that going to be our exploration next week? And what about the floor up here? I'm already envisioning some things here, so like there'd be a brace right there, which means we'd probably want a brace right here. And we make this a little beefier. So I need to go up that high to support the roof. I'm not an architect or a home building engineer. But I do like to imagine it. Alright, let's think about the roof here. I really like the way this roof turned out, by the way. This like textile roof. It worked there. So why not keep it to match? I love it. Alright, so we're going to need some deep slate. Ow. Uncalled for. There we go. You know what? Let's just fill this in. There we go. Do I want... No, I think that'll be fine. I think that will be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Let's move this. Let's move that. Get that. Done. One step at a time. Look, we had absolutely nothing here about 3 hours ago, and now look where we're at. One block at a time, little dedication, little squirreling. Coming up, one of my favorite expressions I hear from a YouTuber is like, we're making something out of nothing. It's our own imaginations, the blocks we had before us. And now we can get into that portion. So we can just see it a little bit better. And it's just nice because this little roof, it's even a little offset a little bit. Like it doesn't match there, but overhangs here. And I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, better get in there before we lose those. Don't like losing blocks. Alright, well, with full inventory, let's go find out what she needs. Come to the big tower on the hill. I need you to check that the items make it into the chest. Okay. I mean, there's nothing there yet. I'm going to try each hopper to make sure it works. Alright. Yep, they're going in. Yep, that's going in. I got 13 flowers and 5 bones. Oh, now we got some podzol. Oh, we got podzol over in this one now. I would say yes, it's working. Alright, sounds good. I guess he doesn't want to refresh right away. You don't want to refresh right away? Oh, I tried. Squirrel moment, but we're also ending stream now. What a nice way to end the stream too. Sun going down. Square sunset. How much I love a square sunset. You know, let's kind of just finish our day in here. Is there a... no bed. Maybe because of how late in the day, that's why he's not refreshing. Now? Not now. Alright. We're going to end it here for the day. Oh, there we go. This way. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So we're going to end it here. Looking at this here crazy new building to start kind of filling things out here in the homestead. Little base area. Put some cartographers in there. I think some cartographers would be nice. And, yeah. And we'll go on some adventures later. Promise. Promise, promise. Let's head on over to the end screen here. I want to thank you guys for coming out and just watching the replay if you can, or just like lurking in the replay. Appreciate that so much. You guys are great. Have a lot going on. We're super busy this month, which is good and bad. Some of the busy is like we're being busy for people and then they're not taking their orders. So that's kind of been hard on us. We're doing a lot of work for things that just don't kind of come to fruition. Outside of that, I am learning a new editor. So I'm working with that, and yeah, we're seeing where things are going. But I want to thank you guys for coming out. Thank you so much for watching, VOD viewers. You can follow me on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and of course Discord. And don't forget to follow Oakdew over on Twitch. She's a chill woman streamer. So, as always, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming much more Wednesday nights. They're hard, especially with all the activity I've been doing early mornings. Staying up that late is just getting a bit harder. So there's that. But anyways, follow me on this in the socials. You'll find out when I'm going live. And I'll see you guys again soon. As always, stay safe. Take care of yourself. Be kind to each other out there. It won't be long. Cheers.